reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a playoff team from last year, Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun running play call. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Dukes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And then first down right back to the running game. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They continue to pound their way on the ground. Brings up the 1st and 10. From the shotgun here, here's a handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the Dukes have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Dukes come to the line with 1st and goal. Linebacker shifting around now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming. Aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Purdue.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice 1st down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The shotgun handoff here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it here. Fights off the defender. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Boilermakers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. What a catch! They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Boilermakers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The back's got it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And it's a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Boilermakers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a man. Makes the catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Boilermakers line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Boilermakers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. James Madison's offense back out there now. Remember last time, looked for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. Oh, there's the stiff arm. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Dukes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Watch the spin move. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down play coming up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set for the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The important third down play coming up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught by the receiver. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Dukes getting set on first and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This is the sixth play on the drive. He's back to throw again on second and 10. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Now play number 9 on this drive. QB keeper all the way. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This guy was a great 3-sport athlete out of high school. He's not the fastest, but as you can see, if he has room to take off, he's savvy enough to understand when to do it, and he has the speed to be able to pick up nice yards.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, James Madison, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Brings up third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Dukes will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woollyhan. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Looking deep down the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Boilermakers will have first and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. He'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Boilermakers are going to keep this drive rolling. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fairly solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Willingham. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Boilermakers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. The call is quarterback sneak.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
The offense will go for it on fourth and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The offense will take their first time out of the half and talk strategy here. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They'll run it from the gun. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He's got room to run. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Catch made on the right side. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Purdue. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. And this pass is caught, and we're able to get him down. The Dukes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Willingham. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion with the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Purdue has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed.
Here's the throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth-down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Showed off his stiff arm. Picked up a pretty good game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. Loose ball, a scramble for it. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled there by the defense.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Boilermakers will line up on 1st and 10. Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Boilermakers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it with room to roam. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Boilermakers churn out another 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He breaks through. They make the stop. The offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Let's it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
And the Boilermakers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And it's a kneel down. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.